Community group rides are getting popular nowadays in the Philippines, with many cyclists participating to share a good day of cycling with strangers and friends. Hindi naman ito bago dahil nangyayari na to even years ago before the pandemic. Pero it's something currently welcomed again as COVID restrictions ease and people are now more confident in doing big rides with a crowd. Let's talk about community group rides with the duo na very active in doing open calls for this kind of activity. This is Lester Baviera and you're listening to Tambay Session, an Anima podcast. I'm here with Juancho Agoncillo and Lance De La Rosa of Everyday Cyclist PH. Hi Juancho and Lance, welcome to Tambay Session.
Hi Lester! Hello!
Hi! Salamat
sa pag-invite sa amin.
Kamusta? Kailan ang huling group ride ninyo?
Okay. Yung huling group ride namin was nag-Kohi, Antipolo, Ahon,
Swansea,
Estancia, Swansea, Kohi, Makati kami. Siguro that was 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago.
Parang masaya yun I remember, no? Parang nagsimula kayo sa Pasig, pupunta kayo ng Antipolo, tapos punta kayo ng Pasig ulit, right? Tapos Makati yung ending nyo. Oh, that was a fun activity. I think some of our friends were there who participated. And I'm pretty sure masaya naman siya, di ba?
Masaya.
Naman. Yeah. Siyempre, always a good time with the community.
Ano lang siya, different lang siya with some of our past rides kasi medyo nasa challenging side siya.
Yeah, so let's talk more about that. Pero for our listeners here who are unfamiliar, let us tell them, ano ba yung Everyday Cyclist PH? How did it start? Sino ba kayo? And did you initially plan to make community rides when you started the duo?
I'll start, no? Everyday Cyclist is a platform na we started. Firstly, to help newbie cyclists. Kasi at the start of the pandemic, napansin namin na ang daming people na gustong mag-start mag-bike due to the lack of public transportation. Tapos napansin din namin with the influx of new cyclists, yung dami ng people who don't know what the heck they're doing. Kami, medyo matagal na kami nag-ride at that point na napansin namin. Sabi namin, alam mo, we can help We can help these people. We can post helpful reminders, helpful what to bring, what to prepare, what to do kapag may mga rides ganyan. And then it kind of grew from there. Ayun, kami ni Lance, we just started to, okay, let's engage the community more kasi online, very limited yung kaya natin makita, i-express, ganyan. So what we wanted to do was to open up ourselves to actual riders, actual city people, actual members of the community para ma-affect namin yung cycling nila or matulungan namin sila directly.
Yeah, parang mas madali kasi pag actual siya more than just seeing post, 'di ba? Sa online or just reading materials, parang it's more helpful kapag practical cycling yung help na ginagawa ninyo.
Yeah. Actually, we started with our friends lang muna. Like may mag-message sa amin na parang, uy, may ride ba kayo this Saturday? Pwede bang sumama? Ganyan. As in close friends lang. As in friends na taga UP or something or friend of a friend. Doon siya nag-start na parang, sige, fine. We know where to go. Ganyan. You can go with us. Tara, labas tayo. So, nag-start sa yayaan talaga.
At nagsimula kayo sa anong klaseng ride? Sa Quezon City lang? Or lumalabas na talaga kayo ng Metro Manila?
Nung friends lang, we would go everywhere. No? We would go Bulacan, Pampanga, Laguna.
Wow.
Laguna, we would do with friends. Tas Tagaytay, Cabiang, mga ganon kami before. But when we started with being more open to the community, para yun maging mas helpful sa actual newbie, we started city riding muna. Kasi we noticed, dami nag-message, paano ba mag-ride sa kalsada, pwede bang magpasama sa ganito. There were times na may mga nagpapasama na sa amin to go to BGC. Kasi just to go there. Sabi namin, okay, this is a 30-minute ride for us that we do almost daily before. Kaya, okay, sige, samahan natin. Shoutouts sa friend namin na nagpasama to BGC. Ayun, tapos sabi namin, alam mo, we can do this because I think we are likable and energetic enough. And then, alam mo, let's just get ourselves out there. Let's be more friendly. Let's try and get to help more people sharing what we like doing, which is cycling, no? Ganyan. City lang na nag-start. BGC, Makati, Pasig. And then, yun, lumaki yung following until ngayon.
So after that city ride sa BGC with that friend na newbie cyclist, how did it start? Yung open call na you accept strangers or people you just meet online?
Yeah, that's basically what happened. Kasi diba, syempre, may platform na. Everyday Cyclist was there. We posted mga rides namin. And then, slowly, di ko alam, pero parang people would message us online na we don't know, As in, literally, we don't know. Follower lang na mag-message, uy, but may open invite ba kayo? Nag-organize ba kayo ng ganyan? Pwede ba kami sumama? As in,
yeah.
These are strangers, not friends of friends, not girlfriend or boyfriend of whoever. Strangers talaga through the internet.
And people from Batangas, people from
Laguna,
all over the place, Iloilo.
Yeah.
Wow,
parang,
grabe. Umabot ng Visayas.
Yeah, this is before
parang,
the community rides, Lester. Kaya,
yeah.
Nagulat talaga kami nila. Ano dapat natin gawin dito?
Hopefully kasi nakita nila na parang we're having fun. Sana naman. Na parang, uy, parang okay to
Yeah, and I guess very helpful to newbies and the stories na sinasabi ng mga nakakasama nyo, I guess.
Yun. And then we talked about it lang na parang, uy, why don't we try it out? Why don't we invite people? We were scared pa actually nung start na parang, what if walang pumunta?
Baka mag-flop tayo, pare.
Baka mag-invite ka. Alam mo, wala man taong pumunta. Parang nakakaya tayo.
Baka mamaya tatlo lang pala kayo.
Lang tayo. Pero, sabi
namin, Malacanang pala to.
People are asking
Okay, pag-usapan natin kasi yung community ride, it started gaining traction, popularity. People are saying, community ride tayo, gawa kayo ng community ride. For the both of you, ano yung definition ng community ride?
For me, a community ride is a ride wherein you'll meet people you didn't know. People from all walks of life. You just, if not for cycling, if not for this community na I just tried to join, di ko ma-meet itong taong to. Yung ganon. It's just really a venue for meeting new people.
How about you, Lance? Ano yung community ride para sa'yo?
Same with Wancho na it's people na you just knew from the internet, you just saw ganyan, and you have someone who would want to run around. So parang, uy, tara, bike tayo. Parang ganun. So that's a community ride for me.
Okay, can we go through the process of making a community ride from conceptualization to actual riding? Paano na formulate na, okay, let's do a community ride this weekend? Who thinks about it? Is it Wancho or Lance? Or meron lang nang bubulong sa inyo na, pa-community ride naman kayo? Paano nagsisimula ang isang community ride?
Okay, well, right now it's mostly me who conceptualizes the rides. Kasi, I don't know, I just enjoy it more, I would say. Di ba, Lance? I think I enjoy the rides a bit more. Kasi mas maingay ako as a person kaysa kay Lance.
Mas maingay as a person?
Well,
like in general, online and offline?
Yes. Mas magulo ako. Mas gusto ko yung chaotic group energy. That big group energy is very me ever since.
Yeah, and the thing is, syempre kailangan malaman ulit yung route. So, that's a big part. So,
magko-conceptualize ka ng route, tapos you consult it with Lance, and then you just tell it to everyone, or may mga rides kayo na, okay, ano muna tayo, let's limit it to within our circle of friends. Paano ba yun?
For community rides in general, we open up for everyone. Kapag yung close to friends, hindi community ride na tawag namin doon, that's more Lance's thing. Kapag friends namin yung mga kasama.
Barkada ride, ganon.
Parang ganon. Yung community rides, ang ginagawa ko before, I would check out destinations that I know newbie cyclists want to ride to. Example, MOA. yung Intramuros,
Ayan, the popular
Antipolo,
destinations.
yung mga ganyan, no? Tapos I'd like to be there. We would like to just help these people who just are getting into cycling on the road, to do it with us, to know how to do it safely, responsibly, ganyan. Yun talaga yung gusto namin nangyayari. For these new cyclists to get to where we go in the safest way possible, and how better do we know how to do it and how we do it, diba? So that's what we try to do sa community rides. At this point, meron mga magbubulong sa amin sa Instagram. Oh, Juancho, baka gusto mo pumunta dito. Juancho, baka gusto nyo i-try pumunta dito. And then we take those suggestions to heart and then try to map out routes. Okay, pwede natin gawin ito. Kasi ngayon with Hotel 101, shout out Brian, Hotel 101, we can go through Hotel 101 branches to make use of their coffee promo for cyclists. Mga ganyan. We just go with the flow mostly, and then usually by Wednesday, we post invites on social media, on Instagram. Tapos, ayun. Everyone who's G, we invite. Everyone who votes G.
Yeah, anyone who's G. So, Juancho and Lance, paano yung hinahandle yung community ride itself?
So, maingay si Juancho.
Yun talaga eh. Yun ang secret factor. Ang ingay ni Juancho.
Siyempre may ganong factor. Pero siyempre at the onset of the community rides, siyempre we have designated roles na with each other. So kunwari si Juancho is the leader and the energy and the vibe of everyone para at least, oy, tara, let's go. Let's do this. Diba?
Gusto ko yung energy na role na yan.
Yes, and syempre, it's very important. And then ako sa likod sweeper to check everyone if nakakasabay pa ba, may naiiwan ba, to check if everyone's okay. Then take photos also for everyone.
It's usually kasi, let's say if you notice, there are more of us, si Kier tsaka si Chico, mga unsung heroes ng everyday cyclists yan. They're closest friends and our original kasama sa cycling.
Yes.
And then they're always there to take on these roles. Yun yung sweepers, they lead when I'm going around and taking shots, ganyan. They're also blockers. Mga utilizable people sila.
Marshals, yeah.
Marshals.
The helpful friends.
Yes.
Di siya madali, okay? Di siya madali mag-hold ang community rides. Kasi nga, when the people get too many, the risks, escalate.
Yes.
You can't really secure everyone in the group 100% of the time. So what we do, especially sa really big community rides, we check out who's there. Sino yung mga nandun na pumunta. In addition to me, Lance, Chico, and Kier, we look at, usually, nandiyan si Long Haul Doc, sila Ian, Nags, ganyan, sila. Pag si Gab Cycle, si Thais, nandyan. Pag sila nandyan.
Si Babe.
Yeah.
Babe Amo.
Si Nico. These concepts now we have grown to trust, and we actually talk to them sa start pa lang ng ride. When I do my round of names.
The iconic round of names.
We talk to them and ask them agad, hey guys, can you help us lang herd? Can you help us herd the group? Kasi malaki tayo masyado. So at the start, we do that. That also helps with some engagement para people are leading, people are talking, people are communicating with the groups. It helps with the group vibe, and I think it just helps spread the energy that we have.
You mentioned earlier that you also accepted strangers. Di ba? Look at that. Sobrang daming tao, different personalities. May mga strangers na hindi nyo kakilala. May mga instances na nahirapan kayo dahil biglang meron palang someone na sensitive sa ganitong klase ng route. Meron palang tao na ayaw pala ng sobrang traffic na area. Meron ba kayong mga ganon? Kasi strangers hindi nyo kilala, di ba? Totally, na-meet nyo lang randomly online who wanted to join.
So far, wala pa naman. Like from my end, from the back end, wala man lang nakita parang naasar na, bakit dito tayo dumaan? Bakit kasi ganito? Daming truck. Kasi at least yung route mismo, sinasabi na namin sa start. So I think that's a big factor na, okay, this is what you're gonna get into. if meron kang problema, edi talk to us. I mean, it's easy lang naman eh. Parang, uy, baka better tong way na to or better tong way na to. And so far naman, wala namang ganong reactions.
Mm.
Yeah, that's right. We try to disclose as much information as we can sa simula pa lang.
Yes.
As in, di ba sabi ko sa'yo, we invite through Instagram. Everyone who's G, we make part of a group chat.
Mhm.
And then sa group chat, we just brief everyone on what's gonna happen. This is where we're gonna stop. This is the route. This might be traffic here. This might be challenging here. Ganyan. So you know before you go into the ride what you're going into, para malimit yung bad juju during the ride na merong problema, merong hindi gusto sa ganito, merong ayos. So you can decide simula pa lang before everything.
Also the time. Time is very important. You need to tell them anong oras sa alis, anong oras tayo nandito, anong oras tayo kakain, anong oras tayo magkakape.
Yeah.
It's
Totoo.
very, very important. It's very important.
Tama. Kasi sometimes kapag hindi nami-meet yung oras ng kain, medyo nag-iinit ulo ng mga tao, di ba?
Yes, and therein lies another thing we do. As much as we want to be rigid or prepared for everything, there's no way you'll always be prepared for everything.
Of
Imposible.
course.
So whenever we plan our rides, we make sure that there's a level of flexibility with the plan. Always.
Yep.
Always.
Tama.
Always. Meron yung stop sa amin na strategic that you can go home after this, you can go after this. Kapag kailangan ng water, ng break place, we can stop here, we can stop here. Laging may ganon na nasa mental notes namin. We don't explain everything na ganon kasi technical stuff yun. Pero we know where we can stop. And then our marshals, sila Pierce, Chico, and si Lance, they know what to do, when to do it. Especially now where we want to get into first aid CPR training, just so we'll be prepared for future instances na we don't want to happen, but we should be prepared.
Yeah, tama.
So, yeah. Level of flexibility, always. You allow for that, always.
Are there requirements na ini-impose ninyo pag mag-group rides kayo? For example, okay, gantong bikes yung dapat, gantong suot. Meron ba kayong ganong klaseng requirement?
Naku, dapat nakarafa. Joke.
Dapat nakarafa.
Nakarafa lang.
Dapat nakahapit na suot. Na just kidding.
105 lang. Joke lang.
Actually, Lester, we pride ourselves in having actually two requirements for joining our rides. Just two.
Okay.
One is you need to have a bike, obviously. Second is you need to have good vibes.
Yun,
energy.
Energy, good vibes, and water. That's what you bring on your ride.
Ang hirap
Energy,
naman
good
ng
vibes,
requirement
always.
ninyo.
Kailangan ng bike no?
So, ang hirap naman ng requirement ninyo. Yeah, so any bikes would do and good vibes talaga very important.
We try to make sure na yung rides are open or kaya ng kahit anong klase ng bike. Kasi we just want to be inclusive to all cyclists. Kasi ano pa naman ba, everyday cyclist pero road bike.
Tapos kinakahon nyo pala yung mga tao no? Yung safety concerns, di ba? Very important yan. Meron na bang instance na takot kayo na parang, wag na lang natin tong gawin kasi medyo, for safety reasons? Or are you the kind of person na go? Kasi di ba usually yung mga cyclists very, adventurous. When it comes to safety, which is, I think, everyone's concern, gaano siya ka-importante for the community rides na ginagawa ninyo?
I always say safety is our number one concern. It's the number one. Second ang fun. Third ang mood. First is safety, always. There were rides na we wanted to do talaga, pero just because it looks like it's gonna rain, we called off. We just asked everyone, we asked everyone what they wanted to do. Tapos sabi namin, if anyone is G, tutuloy namin, sasama namin sila. Pero everyone else who aren't willing to go, pwede nang umuwi. And may sasama rin sa inyo pa uwi at least. We assess, again, level of flexibility always. We assess kung worth the risk itong gagawin natin. Kung hindi, hindi. Kung okay lang, kung kaya naman siya, syempre, we wanna go for the ride. So, tutuloy namin as much as possible.
Also, may times na, kung nakasama ka na sa aming mag-ride, sa community ride, good vibes, sige, we're all friends, ganyan. But then, I just wanna stress that there are times na pag mayroon kami nakita na let's say, sabi namin na, kunwari, let's say one line lang tayo guys, one line lang. Pero mayroon kami makitang nag-uusap pa rin na nasa gitna ng road. We both know na it's not safe. So we would tell them pa rin na, as in sisigawan namin na, yo, wait lang, wag ka sa gitna ng kalsada, please. I mean, we're not gonna be shy enough to say na, alam mo yun, we have to say it eh. It's your safety, it's not ours, di ba?
Correct.
So, we're not gonna hesitate to tell you na, boy, Gempoy ka na, sa gitna ka. Pag may red light, stop muna tayong lahat. Okay lang kung may maunang mga tao, basta tayo, stop tayo. We stress that in every community ride.
Yeah, kasi minsan talaga sometimes na-excite yung mga tao, nakakalimutan nila yung mga yung mga bagay-bagay na ikaliligtas ng mga taong nasa paligid nila.
Exactly.
And that's good na you're not tolerating those kinds of
not at all.
Hazards.
No. Kami rin yung responsible kasi.
Yeah, oo nga. Yun nga yung nakakatakot eh. When people are telling me, Lester, mag-organize ka naman ng community ride. Parang like, I think I told this to Juancho na dati na natatakot ako sa responsibility na what if, di ba, may sumemplang? What if, wag naman sana, di ba, magkaroon ng aksidente? I hope wala pa namang major na nangyayari sa inyo. Pero just in case, paano, meron na ba kayong mga strategies towards that? Ano yung thinking nyo towards this kind of possible incidents?
Always a fear, Lester. We won't lie. Always a fear every ride na baka may mangyari, baka mayari tayo dyan, baka ito na yung last ride natin, mga ganyan. Thankfully, wala pa namang major besides a few flats of some minor scent lang. Wala pa naman nangyaring nakakatakot at nakakatrauma na incidents. And sana wala. But, what can we do? What can we do? It's cycling. Semplang is part of riding a bike. I mean, it's as much a part as getting on it, getting off it. In one way or another, it's part of cycling. So we just always remind people safety is our number one concern. Dapat prioritize your safety and the others' safety. Kailangan yan ang lagi nating iunahin sa ride na to. Sa mga rides natin. Always, gano'n. And then, we always think kung may mangyaring masama. So always the risk of something happening. Pero alam mo, Lester, the rewards of going out for a ride, exercising, your social and physical self, outweigh the risk eh. So just go out and just do it.
Tama.
I'll add up lang to what Juancho said. Every time rin na we make a community ride, so start ng ride out, we ask muna, okay, sino first time dito? Sino first time na lalabas ng road? Sino yung medyo alam na kung paano? And then we gather them. At least we can pinpoint na sino yung, okay, eto newbie to. Kailangan nang tumingin dito. So may mga ganun rin kaming instances na I don't think people realize, pero kami ni Juancho, iniisip rin namin yung capability ng person when they're outside na sa road.
Correct. And I think everyday cyclist also advocates for better bike infrastructure. Kasi 'di ba, cycling is generally safe eh, 'di ba? These kinds of instances are beyond most of the time, parang yung mga fatal instances or yung scary instances are beyond cyclist control. Kaya nakikita ko yan sa mga, your reminders, your posts that aside from the responsibilities of the cyclist, you also advocate for the better cycling infrastructure para safe yung mga kalsada natin for people on bicycles. Ang very interesting din sa akin, yung mga community rides ngayon, meron ng mga concepts. Alam mo yun? Dati kasi parang, okay, destinations lang, ganyan. Pero ngayon, meron ng mga themes eh. Yung everyday cyclist, to our listeners here, nakasama ko sila sa isang ride na may theme, which is yung Pride Ride. So may mga ride na may advocacy. Yun nga, Hotel 101 ride was also with everyday cyclist. People are being creative now with their community rides. What can you say about this, Juancho and Lance? Na hindi lang siya basta-basta na, okay, papawis tayo. Okay, let's cover this number of distance.
I think it's good, no? I think it's the right step forward for cycling and the cycling community. Kasi as fun as riding with people and friends is, no, sobrang mas mainam, sobrang mas masarap at nakakataba ng puso. Yung meron kang pinaglalaban, hindi ka lang nag-ride lang, alam mo yun?
Mhm.
I think we talked about this before after riding for Lenny. Ang sarap ng feeling kahit na ang hirap-hirap niyang ayusin, kahit ang dami-daming kailangan gawin just to prepare for that ride and to dami kailangan kausapin. Ang sarap ng feeling kasi you know you're fighting and you're riding for something. And I just think it makes the fun of riding, it takes the fun of it to the next level. Kaya
Yan.
if you have an advocacy, ride for it. Go for it. Sama kami. For sure. As long as we agree with your advocacy.
Totoo na naman, di ba? Baka mamaya yung advocacy pala na ride nyo is something problematic. Mahirap yan.
It's so fun lang to know rin na in line lahat ng, well, most of the bikers na we bike with, in line sa mga advocacy, like kunwari, we all want to help out the earth, diba? That's most of us naman why we're biking kasi we want to save the environment, diba? So that's one. So it's
sustainable transport.
Sustainable transportation for everyone, exactly. Safety, diba? It's nice to have a community of people na doing the same thing. So I think that's one of the things that's why people are to ride and to go out.
Sobrang saya talaga ng mga group rides ninyo, and I'm pretty sure sa mga listeners natin dito na hindi pa nakaka-ride si Juancho and Lance sa Everyday Cyclist Community Ride, alam ko gustong-gusto na nilang sumama sa inyo. Can you tell us more? Ano ba yung mga memorable experiences sa daming community rides na nagawa ninyo?
For me, pinaka-memorable honestly was the first one. Kasi syempre, may kaba pang kasama yun eh. Thankfully, it was pretty successful naman. We weren't 30 or 50, pero you're around 15 to 20 na people who went there. So our ride was around BGC Pasig lang, Makati. It was memorable kasi alam mo yung kaba na parang pupunta ba sila? Parang nag-organize ng party. Tapos parang di mo alam,
siyang party.
may pupunta ba? Sino? Umuo sila pero alam mo yun?
Yeah.
Pero
mag-enjoy ba sila?
Ba't wala pang tao?
Ba't wala pa sila?
Pero yun, it was fun rin kasi Thais was there. So we went to, our route was BGC, di ba? May talks na nangyari out of nowhere eh. Like kunwari sa astronaut, sa Arabica, bigla na lang, uy, anong history niyan, ganyan-ganyan. And it just so happens that Thais was there. And she's Arabic Cakes. So bigla na lang, okay, so ito yung history ni astronaut, ito yung history about Arabica. So parang nagkaroon ng ganong thing na, okay, so hindi lang siya ride. So parang, okay, may ganito pa. And then, so we went to Yardstick after. It just so happened na si Doc was part of ECC and nagkwento rin siya about the Green Wall.
Yeah.
So parang, it's just so fun na parang, may mga, kahit ako personally, hindi ko alam na may mga ganito. May history on the places na the bikers go to. So parang,
meron mga stories behind it.
Okay. May story. So parang, okay pala to. Diba? It's not just a coffee shop. It's not just a bike rack. May mga nabuong stories dun sa places na yon, which for me parang okay, ganda. So
okay.
Yun, and then we ended up in 1C. Tapos it was my second time lang there. Sa daming tao, tapos parang okay, this is the 1C na people go to.
Yeah, bike friendly spot in Capitol.
Bike friendly. Oh, so and then we ended up in LDEP. I'm not sure with Juancho, pero after the whole day, para akong nag-century ride. So, sobrang pagod ko. And ang weird kasi parang hindi pa siya umabot ng 50 kilometers. Pero sobrang pagod ko.
Baka pati kasama na dyan yung pressure, kasama na dyan yung kaba.
Exactly. So yeah, for me, that was the most memorable for me.
How about you, Juancho? Ano yung most memorable or at least one of the memorable rides?
Sa akin, rides, they're all memorable eh. Maybe memorable yung Century. Maybe memorable yung biggest ride namin, which was, well, Lenny wasn't ours, pero, that's the biggest ride ever.
Ilang tao yan?
kay Lenny, right? That was like 800 to
Hundreds.
1,000 people.
Wow, grabe. 800 to
And
1,000
we were
community
leading it,
ride. Wild.
Yung ingay ko was sobrang kulang sa 1,000 people. That was
I'm
crazy.
sure, sobrang kulang nun.
Ay, nako, that's crazy. But yeah, super memorable yung sheer amount of energy na I needed to produce to be effective as a ride leader. Tapos meron ding memorable for me yung first time I attempted the round of names. I had no idea. I just tried to get everyone's names, and then for some reason, tinry ko siyang alalahanin on the spot when I was starting the introductions. And I was so surprised na nagawa ko yung 30 people in 15 seconds, ganyan. I don't know. It was just crazy.
Sa mga listeners natin dito, si Juancho, nag-round of names siya during the start of the ride. Before riding out, papakilala niya yung mga tao, i-introduce niya yung sarili niya. So para kayong parang first day of class. Kaya very iconic yung round of names ni Juancho kasi nakakatawa talaga how people introduce themselves. Parang others become creative, others were joking. Tapos si Juancho would try to connect each strangers sa isa't isa para may rapport yung grupo at the very start pa lang.
Yeah, no, para it just starts off the community vibe. Na maybe you can talk to this person later during the ride pag pareho na kayo nahihirapan or napapagod. It just starts off the vibe na pwede ka makipag-usap with them.
Kaya kami na-late sa Kaya kami na-late sa Lenny Ride. 800 yung ginawa ni Juancho eh. Kaya kami na-late eh. 2 hours kami, puro names lang.
Hindi na nag-ride na. Introduce na lang ng pangalan.
No way.
Everyday Cyclist has inspired many people all over the country, different people na mag-community ride din. Kasi nga pag nakikita na nagpo-post sa social media, it looked really fun, it looked really cool, really nice, it looked meaningful. So may mga tao from Visayas, from Mindanao, from Northern Luzon na gusto ding mag-organize ng mga community rides. As someone who has done this so many times, Lance and Juancho, meron ba kayong tips para sa kanila? Well, pwede naman nila kayo i-invite sa mga probinsya nila at gumawa ng everyday cyclist community ride.
Tara!
Pero kung kayo, bibigyan nyo ng tips itong mga tao who are outside, who can't be part of everyday cyclists, who want to organize their own community rides. Meron ba kayong tips?
Like I said, I just reiterated, safety is the number one concern, always. If it ever comes to a decision between safety and fun, you would go with safety, always.
Mm-hmm.
It starts off when you plan the route. You consider safety every step of the way. Secondary yung fun, third yung mood ng mga tao. So, always safety first. And another thing, always leave an ample amount of flexibility sa plan. It's really, you can't plan everything. You can't prepare for everything. Always be prepared to be unprepared. No, always be prepared to decide on the go, play it by ear, to see how the people are doing and act accordingly. Yun ang pinaka biggest advice na mabibigay ko if you want to start your community rides.
Mm-hmm.
Just safety first and be flexible.
How about you, Lance?
100% I agree with all the things na Juancho said. I'd like to double down lang rin on the route. Very important, know your route. Before you do your community ride, before inviting everyone, make sure na napagdaanan mo na siya. So you know the in and outs of whatever you're doing. So tama yung sinasabi ni Juancho. Also, another thing is, dapat maging kasing ingay mo si Juancho. I think that's one thing.
Yun talaga yung
kailangan rin.
Ako nananahimik ako dito
For the first time. Pero in line with that, ang gusto ko lang sabihin is, please be open also. If you're not open to meeting new people, then your community ride is not gonna happen. You know, it's very important to understand na these are other people na you don't go to ever since. Like, these are not your friends. These are not your classmates. These are not your workmates. These are different people. And you just have to be open and just talk to them. Because you can't really be responsible if you don't even know them.
Mm.
And yun nga, again, come on. Kaya tayo na community ride is to, just have fun with other people through biking. Yun naman yung main point eh. Diba? After everything, that's what we do. So yun, just be open.
Lance and Wancho, you've been cycling many times na. You've been to these destinations over and over again. Why do you keep on doing community rides? What makes you continue inviting strangers, more people?
Nakakaiyak naman yung mga tanungan. Parang, why do we do this?
Dapat may inom na kasama to.
Okay.
Ano ba naman yan?
Tissue, please.
Alam ko, chill yung usapan, pare.
Biglang may insert na ganun eh.
Na-introspect ako dito. Okay. For me, tataputan ko yung yung pagiging deep mo na honestly, Lester, I love people. I really like spending time meeting new people, talking, just engaging strangers, people I don't know. No? And to be talking to them, to be engaging with them, doing something that I really like doing also, which is cycling, ang sarap ng feeling. And having the ability to impart what I know about the road, being safe, whatever. Everything na I give into my cycling. And when I'm with people, it just makes it so much more meaningful. It makes it so much more enjoyable for me. At the end of the day, what do we have besides our satisfaction with what we did during that day? No? So just community rides makes my riding days so much more worth it. That's why I keep doing it. That's why. Kaya ako maingay.
It's because yung love of meeting new people and sharing the knowledge and experience. Ikaw, Lance, ano naman yung sagot mo sa why do you keep on doing this?
Well, as a tahimik person compared to Wancho.
Tahimik ka ba?
Depende. Anyway, why? I mean, why not? I mean, di ba? Parang we've been doing everyday cyclist things for the past, 2 years? And if we wanted to stop it, we would have stopped it the way before. But then, just like what Wancho said niya, wala, sarap kasi mag-bike eh. Alam mo yun? Parang, it's also, if you're having fun with something that you're doing, hindi ba it's more fun to actually share it with someone else? And the thing is, parang, ang sarap nung feeling na you guys connect with something eh. Di ba? Parang, not about, I don't know eh, parang it's a hobby talaga eh. Kuna, iba, bakit nag-golf together? Ba't nagsiswim? Ako, bakit ako nagbabike? Kasi I like it. And I like sharing those experiences with other people.
Ang ganda.
The fact na makita ko silang masaya, parang, okay, it's not a chore anymore. What we're doing, Wancho and I, people might look at us na parang, ang hirap niyan, that's a chore.
Ang daming
every
effort.
Single week.
Yeah.
Ang daming effort. But then for us, at the end of the day, mag-ride pa rin kami Sunday. Mag-ride pa rin kami Monday. Ride ulit kami Saturday. Doesn't matter. When we see you happy with your bike, we're also happy.
Yun. Sabi nga nila, di ba? Happiness is real when shared. Tama ba? Tama ba yung quote?
Ano ta? Okay na.
May mga ganun.
Hashtag.
May mga ganun tayong
Gusto ko yan.
labanan ng quotation. Okay.
Totoo yan.
Yan.
On that note, why should we join your community rides? Ayan. Di ba? Kasi ang daming ng open rides din ngayon eh with other people eh. Hindi lang everyday cyclist yung gumagawa yan. Pero bakit namin kailangan jumoin sa inyo? Kahit isang beses lang, di ba? Why should we meet the everyday cyclist fam?
Alam mo, I don't know, dude. Sabihin ko na lang, why not? If you're going out this weekend, you want to meet people, why not go with us? I mean, we're a bunch of nice guys. We just like sharing the road with everyone. And, yun lang, why not? I mean,
hindi nyo ba kami bubudulin? Speechless, walang nasabi.
No. We pride ourselves, Lester, to be honest naman. We pride ourselves in no budol rides for us. Kasi we want newbies to like cycling. Yeah. We want people to like cycling, If you want to be budol, look for other groups like si Friday, si Iggy, Si Iggy yan talaga ang master ng bubudol.
Yan ang budol. Pag nagpapunta kayo ng Marikina tapos si Iggy nandun,
magdasal ka na.
Huwag ka na sumama dyan. Huwag ka na sumama dyan.
Shout out sa'yo yan. Mga kung gusto mo ng budol, punta kayo sa kanya.
Umiwas kami dyan, Lester, sa budol. Umiwas kami dyan kasi binubudol din kami noon and hindi siya naging masaya.
Mm-hmm.
Yung mga shared experiences namin before were not that good. Kaya gusto namin, the brand of cycling of the cycling community na we present to our newbies is the one na memorable lang, all good fun, all good vibes. So that's no to budol.
On a more serious note, yun whatever Juancho said, tama yun. May mga instances kasi kami narinig ever since na parang, uy, sumali ako dito sa group ride with our friends, ganyan. Tapos, iniwan nila ako. Nagbulakan kami, newbie, hindi ako sinabihan na 100 kilometers pala siya, hindi pa nga ako lumalabas ng ano ko. So, ayun, nawala or nagbus na lang pa uwi or na-disgrasya or whatever. So, parang kami, syempre, we don't want that to happen na may magsasabi sa amin na, ayoko na magbike kasi binudol ako ng friends ko. Hindi ako sinabihan na ang hirap pala nito, ang taas pala nito, masyadong ahon pala to. So, hindi na ako nagbike. That's the last thing that we want to hear from newbie cyclists. So, that's why, if you want to join us, hopefully, more than the fun and everything, we'll make sure na pag mag-ride tayo, safe tayo. That's very important.
Ako sa tingin ko, what enticed me to join Everyday Cyclist Rides are the sense of community talaga na nabubuo dun sa mga rides ninyo. I made friends actually from the rides that you've organized. We've organized it, pero kayo yung nag-lead nun. Tapos nagkaroon ako ng mga friends nun na kasi ang galing din yung mag-connect ng mga tao sa loob na parang eventually, yan nga, I became friends with them. And what I noticed was, some people na sumama sa community rides ninyo are also forming their own communities, little communities na din. Nagkakaroon na sila ng mga mini groups that they would also encourage other people. Para nanganganak yung good vibes na nanggaling sa community rides na binuo ninyo.
Ganda. Sobrang
nakikita
ganda.
Na namin we just can't help be happy and proud, no? Na we played whatever small part na we did in starting off your own groups. Kasi, at the end of the day, we just wanted to share cycling with everyone. And this is how we do it. And if this is where it leads to, all the better, all the more cyclists on the road, all the sarap sa feeling, solid.
So, where do we find you guys? Where do we find open calls ng Everyday Cyclist?
Okay, so we usually post lang our open invites on Instagram, on our Instagram stories. We usually do it on Wednesday night para yun enough yung time to prepare for Saturday or Sunday. But right now, we can't right now.
Yeah, pahinga muna tayo.
Pahinga muna. Umuulan rin. Madaming
true.
ulan-ulan. Mahirap.
Yun. Pero we post on social media lang.
Yun.
And you can also always just message us and then we'll invite you to the next one. We will come up with some community rides soon, for sure. Because I miss it for sure, definitely right now. I just want to be on the bike with people.
Yeah.
We'll get back to it soon.
Check out Everyday Cyclist PH in Instagram. Check out our stories. Yun, doon.
Nasa Facebook din kami, guys. Baka gusto nyo doon mag-connect. On Everyday Cyclist _PH Facebook. But it's more Instagram talaga. That's where we engage with.
Juancho and Lance, maraming salamat. I've learned a lot. It's very inspiring what you do. And like what I said earlier, yung community rides, it's becoming popular. It's becoming more creative. And what you do has been very encouraging, especially to newbies na magpatuloy at magbike pa ng mas madami. And maraming salamat sa ginagawa ninyo. And yeah, again, like what I said, thank you again for accepting our invite na makipagkwentuhan dito sa Tambike session.
Saya.
Thank you, First Bike Ride, for inviting us. Always a pleasure to talk to you, converse with you, talk to you about deep stuff na dapat may beer kahit na wala. Right?
Ayan, again, Juancho and Lance, thank you very much. And to our listeners here, maraming salamat. So, makita-kita tayo sa susunod na community rides, I guess, and sa susunod na tambay session.
Let's go.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys. Salamat.
Bye.
See you on the road.